Hello and welcome back for part 52 of the von Carstein Lord and Hero Only campaign, where we're starting things off with another battle against the dwarves, trying to eventually eradicate Karazakrak here. And I decided I'm just going to raise this settlement. There's some dwarven armies down in the south that might be in position to attack me, and I don't want to be stuck inside the settlement, even though I'm pretty confident I could take them on. So, yep, I'll auto-resolve this. Even if I'd taken a bit of damage here, I could have just replenished it easily at the start of the next battle. There we go. So, yeah, the rough plan here... Ah, shoot, I can't actually reach Iron Rock next turn, that's unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, so the rough plan here is to have a Borash take out Iron Rock and Carrick Dran, which is as far south as the dwarves have actually gotten, as far as I know. And then have a Conrad come up to Karazakrak and basically hold off any attack like for Belagar. And eventually someone needs to come up and take care of Mount Gumbad, but we'll sort that out later. But yeah, it's too bad that extra movement after raising took a Borash off away from Iron Rock a little. Oh well. Let's get these level ups done. Right, so working along combat line. Just points into anything for that necromancer at this point. Yeah, you have everything useful as well. Guess I'll grab a point of leadership and then points of disband corruption. I do have someone with yeah, replenishment maxed already, that's good. What are you missing? Hunger. You have extra armor. Yeah, and I deliberately didn't make this guy immortal. For the time being at least. Yeah, it's just extra defenses. I think the choice of prioritizing defense over attack in general on the hero level ups has worked very well. I don't think we've really lacked offensive power. It takes a little while to kill some particularly high melee defense units, but it's really not too bad.
Your wish, master.
Okay, so maybe head down to the south here and just check on if there's any other armies. No, it's an army, it's not a dwarf army.
I ain't got time for dead things to start yammering at me.
Yeah, it doesn't really like us, that's just because
Being the crowd.
we're very powerful. That's one of the somewhat frustrating things about this game, that as you get more powerful and take more territory as the human player, you do end up with a large diplomatic penalty for lots of other factions. Not everyone, but lots of them. Oh well, it's
I will not betray you.
it's really not such a big deal. I think the other necromancer can probably, yeah, just come in here.
Then go.
Mainly using my necromancers in this area to just keep an eye on the dwarven armies. They will rebuild them if I don't wipe them out. That's part of the problem here. Okay, so both my lords actually raised a settlement.
My bloodline.
Yeah, so they can't force march or anything, that's fine. And Karazakrak, yeah, they keep damaging the walls, but
Now,
I don't think there's many high tier units in this army. So if I remember correctly from when they attacked us at Mount Squighorn, it's mostly just miners and dwarf warriors, so I'm not too concerned about it. I'll hold off on putting this up to tier 3 because I think they'll make this attack. It's too bad we didn't get defenses here, but yeah, it's all fine. Yeah, let's actually just not build anything in this region until it's stabilized.
darkness.
Alright, so now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 heroes here.
You dare.
So 5 of you can join Conrad. Yes, but okay, but there's also space in Borish's army, so all these heroes can just head down this way, I think. I wonder how close I am to getting another Banshee out, because I think both these armies here in the south actually need, or are missing a Banshee.
Darkness comes.
Yeah, that's correct. 4 out of 4, alright. Not yet.
Undeath Ascendant. Dance Macabre. Yes, my sire.
Okay.
Expanse.
Yeah, we're absolutely smashing up the Empire in the north, and a bunch of other people, funnily enough, are smashing them up at the same time, so I'm not routing any of these new heroes over that way. I don't think it's necessary at all. We're actually in a bit of a funny race with Skaven and the Wintertooth to actually take some of this territory. So what to do here with Manfred. So Wiesmund has walls. Karaberg has already been taken by the Barrow Legion. So I could go for... yeah, probably just go for Wiesmund first. Wrecker's Point is occupied by Throg. Oh, right, he can occupy it because it's a port. Yeah, so that's that's not ideal from the point of view of sharing territory, because of course he'll be increasing chaos corruption there. Oh well. Let's just move over to Middenstag. None of this territory is hugely valuable. If other factions take it, I don't care too much. I mainly want to just take Altdorf.
Yes.
Which I can't do this turn because I don't have a battering ram. Which is a little embarrassing. Yeah. Put all my all my vampires to work like chopping down trees and building a battering ram. I don't know. I'm not sure anyone is going to actually be able to equip it even when it's built, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Okay. Yep, everything rolling ahead very smoothly, I would say, overall. I don't feel like I've had any major setback for a long time. Being able to produce 2 vampires each turn didn't seem like too much, but obviously compared to the recruitment normal armies, normal factions could do with regular units, but it's, you know, it's going just fine for us. Let's go systematically through other lords and heroes. I don't think I have too much else to move. Yeah, the only slight downside, or slight issue here, is Isabella has the plague, although I'm not too concerned about that. The Empire just doesn't have forces here to cause us problems, and they actually have the plague too, so... yeah, and the plague's a lot worse for the poor Garrison than it is for my regenerating vampires. Alright, where's this hero who hasn't moved yet? Up here. Okay, let's just set you off somewhere so that I can forget you for a few turns. Yes, this is presumably owned by Skaven. Down this way, what do we have here? Knowledgeable. Okay, so someone else who can scout. Where do I want you to go? I guess south. I mean... yeah, I could send him to, like, down this way. I'm just not sure where I just told him to go. He's got a ways... yeah, I'll just do this. Alright, well, whichever way you want. Alright, back to Manfred. Great. So that's everyone for this turn. And we just took over... oh, we took over Kemperbad, that's right. So Kemperbad came in at tier 2. Corruption's solid at 63%. We've got 23 points of osmosis, which is really nice. So we don't need corruption here. Where is Krugenheim? Okay, I'm gonna say... No, you know what? We'll stick walls here. I'm at the point where I really don't need walls in some of these interior settlements, but nothing, at least in terms of the minor settlements, there's nothing too much more valuable to build there. Really not limited on necromancers. Let's hold off on that, put that gold into getting the necromancer buildings up to tier 3, because that actually gives us more of a bonus, and I think over here I'll just go for more money. Yeah, I don't think I can really justify this upgrade, it's too expensive what it does, but everything else is coming along nicely, and a few more turns. Oh, actually there's enough, yeah, there's enough growth that still needs to be done here that I'll go ahead and grab that, and I'll do that upgrade just for the growth, even though I don't need more necromancers. Yeah, I overlooked that. Because, yeah, I've got 1, 2, 3, plus 5 more surplus points actually needed. So here's somewhere we could get this up to tier 3. Sure, and yeah, what does that do again? It's, yeah, local recruitment globally for necromancers, so it's good to do when there's enough money. Get that done. Oops. Yeah, at the stage of the campaign with so many buildings that there is just a lot of this management. That'd be another Banshee, which is great. Okay, I don't want to do these upgrades because they actually cost more in this region. Krasakrak, I'm leaving. I doubt I particularly need to do this, but yeah, I'll hold off on that. I don't think corruption's a limitation at all. Oh, Abraham's going to tier 5 next turn. Okay, so setting a little gold for some of those upgrades next time would be great. And yeah, that's back to the beginning, so I think that's great there. And we get this commandment, growth plus vampire corruption. Mainly just want the growth, I think. Oh, you know what? That is something I have not been paying enough attention to, because this, in these regions where everything's maxed out, I do not need growth vampiric corruption anymore. I can just go for tax rates. Yeah, and that's a decent amount of money. Yeah. So, should have changed this a while ago. I mean, 5% is only 5%, it's not the end of the world. Nagenhof. Oh right, yeah, that's not actually... Yeah, that's not Ruins, that's owned by Skaben. So... that is why we don't have... Yeah, can't do the commandment there. We can do it in the moot though. Yep. And we can do it here. Yeah, I mean, this region actually needs growth, so we'll leave it there. And yeah, we kind of need the growth here as well. Same story here. Yeah, this is all territory I've taken more recently, and it wants the growth and/or corruption. Nice. Public order here's turned around. Go ahead and tax it. This will stabilize before it gets too negative, because we get the faction boost to stop public order getting too low. Not sure how I feel about that change overall. There are definitely campaigns in the past where I've exploited the old system with the public order to be able to revolt farm in select territories. That could be very valuable. On the other hand, it is easier to maintain public order now, so there's a lot of situations where that's good too. Okay, yeah, I'm not doing things optimally here with transferring items and followers. It would just take too long. I'm mainly just looking to, keep things moving, not have the turns take forever.
Who wishes the red kiss?
Yeah, and that's all good. We'll just leave it. Only expected to see a bit of action out of the dwarves this turn, rather than Reichland. Ah, and this poor guy has embedded a wizard into his army. Does he feel up to taking on my garrisons? No. That's part of the reason we build walls. Well, not really. preventing one lord plus one hero from backdooring you probably doesn't need the walls, but still, it's nice to know that my territory is defended. Alright, so Belagar's presumably going to come after the Pillars of Grugni. Yeah, that's fine. And like I was saying, this is actually a very low tier army. 3 Ironbreakers, but the rest just miners, which are the weakest dwarf unit. So even my low level vampire stack led by Conrad can actually take this out relatively easily. Belgar himself's tough, but yeah, this isn't dangerous. We won't let them take Krasakarak. Okay. Yeah. Head scratching decisions from the AI. Oh, yeah, we're not... Yeah, the biggest threat in this area is now other people taking the territory before we do, rather than actually Reichland defending itself. Bad times to be a Karl Franz fan. Well, interesting. We have some Chaos Army appearing. Turn 94, huh? Well, I was hoping this would not happen just yet.
Beyond your comprehension.
So I've got 12 stacks here. Yeah, that is something I want to keep an eye on. So before I forget, let's reroute this Necromancer. In terms of factions up here, I'm guessing Wintertooth.
Undead meat tastes bad.
Yeah, so Wintertooth is not at war with the Warriors of Chaos. But I think the Skaven will be. Yes.
Master Lord of Hellpit.
Alright, yeah.
I lead.
So I'm tentatively thinking that the Skaven... Let's see, what territory does Drog actually have? I'm kind of thinking that the Skaven in the north will absorb a lot of the Chaos attack, though obviously my territory here is vulnerable. So we'll see whether the Chaos Invasion comes down more sort of east ways on the mountains, or pushes more through the middle of Kislev, and puts my territory up here, Betchafen, yeah, Castle von Rauken, in danger. We do need to do something about that. Yeah, Chaos Armies are...
Never.
Haven't really thought about how my hero stacks match up against the Chaos Armies. I think my high level stacks like Manfred's will be absolutely fine. And in fact, given that Barrow Legion are taking this out, the Skaven have a stack here as well, I'm inclined to actually have Manfred head back up north and get ready to fight against Chaos. We don't necessarily want to be fighting Chaos right on the boundaries of our own territory. It might make sense to go out and actually pick off their armies if they're spread out a bit by the time they get over here. So yeah, I think just moving back to Hugig is what I will do. Okay, now we have the business of Altdorf plus whatever we want to do with the dwarves here. So
They will serve. This is not in the Damaskron.
okay, so this is a bit of a more serious army. Admittedly, they're on force march.
No grudge bearer would
They've
do
got
this.
this garrison's going to be at half strength, but it's not really adding much.
No.
Okay, Carrickdron doesn't have walls. I kind of like having Conrad head back to Krezakarak, although yeah, he can't make it this turn. I'm not sure why our walls haven't repaired yet. Is he going to launch the assault immediately? Yeah, I guess he probably will. Annoying.
No.
So a Borush can stand here, and that makes it absolutely certain that Belagar can't do anything. Alright, that's probably fine. So what I can do... yeah, I'd really like to have a Borush help Conrad in this battle. Do I need that? Probably not if I'm careful. Yeah, should be okay. I can add in these extra heroes, I think.
Darkness comes.
Just got the one Necromancer, but there's not too much to threaten him. Wind of Death, obviously, perfect against the masked iron Longbeards. So I'll switch around what my plan was going to be here. I don't want to lose Krezakarak. I could force march into it, actually. Yeah, okay. I think I'm kind of seeing what I can do here. So, make the attack here. Yeah. Oh, it's at full strength, the garrison. Huh, that replenished pretty quick. So we'll encircle this. I've got a few more level ups to take. I'm just wanting to get them in the right position.
Destroy them.
Because I'm thinking I can probably auto-resolve this if I bring in a Borush's stack at the same time.
What?
So all four of you can join Conrad.
Expanse of the borders.
Your wish, master.
I'm just raising this again, aren't I? Yeah. Yeah, I'll be showing the territory of Grimgor. I just want this blown up. Alright, so now what I'll do... move a Borush to here.
Right march. It will be a mass grave.
Some risk involved in auto-resolving this, huh? It's purely laziness that's, well, not purely laziness. I've fought so many of these armies before, and I'm confident I can beat it. It's just a calculation of whether I actually would risk losing a hero. Alright, if I wanted to do this more carefully, I'd fight the battle manually, so I'm accepting there's some risk that heroes take damage or possibly get wounded, but I'm willing to take that risk in this position. Yeah, we're fine.
Obliterate.
So, Conrad picked a Grudge Killer, which isn't a terrible trait. Actually trespassing on Grimgor again. Sorry, Grimgor. Sorry, not sorry. Right, and here I just think I'm working towards Lightning Strike. It's proven pretty useful on enough lords that I'll just grab it. Yeah, we don't replenish with these vampires. That's not a problem though. We already have a Winds of Death caster, so let's just go Magical Reserves first. Now I've got a maxed out Pit of Shades caster, that's also cool. Yeah, so I'm going to force march up to Krasakrak here.
Deliver it unto me.
And just make sure we hold this.
What do you want?
Can actually start doing more building here. Well, let's just wait a second. We'll see. I might want to put money into Altdorf instead.
I will alone.
You don't have a Hellsteed, but that's fine. I'll give you a Hellsteed. That's more probably that option is more important than spread corruption. Alright, you've got Arcane Conduit, you've got all that stuff. Yeah, I'm not super convinced it matters where those last couple of points in the magic line go. Alright. Yeah, so that's fine. So a Borash, yeah, this works well actually, because a Borash can now hunt down Belagar, take this out, and he can actually head up to Mount Gumbad. And I'm confident that Conrad's stack's basically full. We have this Necromancer at rank 29, who's our main spellcaster. Actually, he's sufficiently important here that I kind of want to give him a better item. Yeah, 12% will save, that's good. None of these settlements have walls or particularly good defences, and they just kind of threw away their last army. Oh, no, I'm mistaken. They still have 14 or 15 units in Carrick drawn, but it doesn't matter. They're not recruiting anything good. Yeah. Alright, it'll take a little while to deal with the dwarves, but I think the situation's in hand. Mainly just need to not have someone else jump in and declare war on me. But they haven't been doing that, I think partly because we're strong. So I don't think it's likely we have to worry about that too much.
I thirst.
Okay, let's go ahead and get you out of Force March
Neferata was right.
for the assault against Altdorf. And do these last rank ups before launching the actual assault. And I think for this battle I will have Isabella on her Hellsteed just to facilitate spellcasting. Alright. Yeah, I think I need to fight this one manually. They have some good units here in the garrison, of course, it being Altdorf, but they're quite depleted by the plague, and I don't think we'll have too much trouble here. Actually, let's put that on someone else who's going to be with the main battle line. Yeah, and I've got basically 2 full stacks of heroes coming in, so shouldn't be a problem at all, but probably not one I should resolve. Okay, so first of all I think we want to just kind of cower at the back and get some replenishment in. Can I... I think most of my army can actually hide in the woods. Oh, look at this. There's an... oh, it's so good. There's a vampire... Look at this vampire lady volunteered to push the silly battering ram. Oh, I love it. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and drop the battering ram?
Noble of the night.
They don't have any... I'm not sure they have any bucket batteries. I think I can just hang out behind this this hill and be out of sight of the tower. I just want to basically let the let my guys heal.
Necromancer.
Let's see. So we have
Carstein's march. We surpass Nagash.
yeah. I mean we have just sort of infinite arcane conduits here. I'm not going to do grouping past this. It's just going to take too much time.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah. Isabella can do some healing of herself. Oh, I've got so much magic. Right, and this lot can just make their way over here.
Quickly.
Yes, Isabella comes over here and drops magic. I'm not seeing those towers shooting. They're not taking down our prized battering ram. Phew. Still kind of great that we needed the battering ram in order to launch the assault on the settlement. And everyone here is healing up. That's good. All right. Let's just get over here and start wind of deathing these poor Empire soldiers. They want to stand still. I guess they don't. Alright, taking a bit of tower fire over there, that's okay. It's hitting Isabella. Oh, mortar. Right. Yeah, why don't you get behind the building? Okay, there we go. They've decided to come stand over here. I endorse this decision. Well, that was 4 units of great swords. And yeah, everyone else is healed up fine. Yeah. Alright, I'll do a bit more spell casting with Isabella. Although there's not a lot of their infantry left here, frankly. And sure enough, they're not interested in fighting anymore. Can't really blame them. Right, let's get everyone else in position. Something like that. Need a couple more arcane conduits. So yeah, lots of handgunners up on the wall. Take a bit of damage from them, but it's not going to be a problem. Oh, this is the actual tower firing. Yeah, I guess it's the highest tier tower defenses. Yeah, we'll be out of their range pretty soon. These guys have had, yeah, running out of the city. Possibly a good idea, actually. Well, they're not really getting away in any case, I suppose. Let's see if I can do. I'm trying to think of anything that's worth casting against these guys. Just curious how much damage Gaze and Nagash would do. She's got 3 or 6 kills right now. Yeah, didn't really do too much. All right.
Swiftly.
Vampire.
With haste. Life is a phase. Now, with haste.
Yeah, I haven't left anyone behind, that's good. So who's going up the ladder first? Definitely it's going to be White Kings. Definitely going to be my other Vampire Lord. Oh, she's got the Sword of Stone too. In this case, I might actually drop this first before going up the walls. There's such a clump of these handgunners. Right, and I can hear the steam tank. Yeah, there it is. Could just go through the gates. Oh, it's coming out. Okay, well.
So much death.
Oh, this battle's a bit of a... I don't know, kind of funny. That's a nice burning head cast. Really effective there. Alright, drop down the Staff of Damnation for the melee attack boost. It's kind of nice the steam tank to come out of the city. Not sure it's a great strategy by them, but I'll take it.
Necromancer.
It is shunting our guys away in a way that's kind of comical. Goodbye, steam tank. Alright, let's just walk through the gates. I can't be bothered doing the... Can I be bothered doing the walls? Eh. I think I'll just do the gate.
Vampire.
Might as well drop some magic on... Oh, I didn't mean to hit the wizard, actually.
We are immortal.
That was... yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, are we just through the gates? Yeah, we're just through the gates. Cool. Probably need to keep an eye on little bits of healing here.
Magic.
Alright, and their Lord or General's come down to fight, so let's see if we can kill him pretty quick. Yeah, that poor Greatswords unit is like 26 guys in the Greatswords unit versus, you know, 38, 37, 38 vampires coming in. Oh yeah, that guy just got annihilated. Alright. Let's get up on the walls.
That is wise.
Oh, I suppose we can just take out this unit first, actually.
So much death.
Ah, the Rex Guard. Hello, Rex Guard. Goodbye, Rex Guard.
Excellent. Vampire.
Just get a
What?
pendulum for these ones.
We are immortal. And in your throne.
Isabella von Carstein.
Bring death.
Yes, awake, minion.
Everyone else here can just go... Which way are we going? I'm surprised they're still fighting this, to be honest. Let's go after the other Rex Guard.
Beautiful decay.
Yeah, Isabella's in combat with their stuff up here, which is only going to end one way.
I ascend.
Oh, I should have brought Vlad up for this fight too. No, it's all fine. Yeah. He was further back because he was stuck occupying a settlement and couldn't move into Altdorf, which is why we needed the battering ram in the first place. But yeah, that's fine. Didn't need Vlad this time around. Alright,
Necromancer.
let's just rush the center.
Fall before
Oh,
us
they've got the
with
Demigryph Knights. Yeah,
death.
that's another unit that's just not too effective against us, I want to say.
We are the new order.
Alright, the Wizards rallied. I'm really not expecting it to take much longer before they get the army loss penalty.
The summoning begins.
Okay, right's got a broken. Yeah.
Life ends.
Spew another. They went out the way. Alright. Go for the Demigryph Knights. Oh, some of these guys are on horseback. Oh, okay. That explains why they weren't able to get up the walls.
Necromancer.
Oh, that's fine. Get that melee attack debuff down. And this buff done. Get a little healing maybe on you.
We are the new order!
Beautiful.
Okay, so this is all their knights coming in. We're up them and I think we win. Isabella over here. Yes, she's taking her time, but she's slowly killing these units.
Fight, men! Fight for our right to live!
Blood magic!
So much death.
Yeah, these units are broken. We've got them. Alright, nice.
Halt.
Also managed to heal up the plague damage, which is good. I think everyone got a full heal. Pretty much. Yeah, I can imagine the Chaos armies being a fair bit trickier than some of these Emperor armies. Just because their melee stats are higher, they've got more experience. You know, 9-tier experience Chaos Knights and Chosen do have pretty solid melee attack, melee defense stats. Our magic can still be good against their infantry, of course, but yeah, be interesting to see how that goes. Manfred on his dragon will be strong for sure. When I don't have all the artillery and missile units hitting him, like against the Empire. Alright, well obviously tempting to sack for all this money, but I just want to occupy and take the city as intact as possible.
Annihilate them.
Scab Scratch. Or Scab Scraff. Oh cool, so this is another weapon similar to Vlad's that has a 3-use magic breath attack. Alright, don't think I've actually seen this one before. Looks like it doesn't do too much damage against armor, but I'll definitely try it out. Which weapon do you have currently? Just a relic sword. Alright, well, why don't you try out Scab Scraff? So, we took Altdorf at tier 4. That's great. And we picked up... we picked up the Altdorf Conclave of Wizards and changed it to the Altdorf Conclave of Forbidden Magic. And even just the tier 4 version gives us 2 more Necromancer slots, Research Boost, and Recruit Rank for Vampires and Necromancers. That's pretty good. There's also... yeah, at tier 5 we get the Occupied Imperial Palace. Palace of the Eternal Emperor, Seat of the von Carsteins now and forever. Diplomatic relations plus 30 with the Empire. Nice. Vampiric corruption plus 20, income from all buildings plus 50%, regions in this province. Yeah, it's a pretty big one. But can't get that until we actually get to tier 5. Could demolish this building for sure. Also this one. Oh, pottery and a bit of income, we can keep that. Character's 68 on the corruption, that's disgusting. This can go as well. So, yeah, I will build the extra defenses here. And I think the hero... do I have a Banshee in both these armies?
Yes,
Yeah, I do. Okay, let's not prioritize another Banshee then. What do we want? Corruption, public order. We already have some corruption here. We have public order here. Just go for this building. I guess growth actually. Yeah, we should prioritize growth. Get alt dove to tier 5. Obviously, we'll leave this landmark. It's not worth demolishing that. And just figure out what to build next turn.
I thirst.
Alright, tons of level ups, of course. Alright, so you have... Let's max out stimulate growth.
Isabella von Carstein.
Yeah, plus 116 growth from characters, that's really nice.
Now.
Deadly Onslaught for you. Right, just so I don't forget. Take anyone off mounts. No, they're good. Yeah, one thing I've definitely picked up from this campaign, which is the campaign where I've had the most arcane conduits in a battle, and surprisingly, is that you don't want to just spam arcane conduits. You want to basically time it, so you want to use a few of them to get the magic recharge rate up to 1 a second, and then leave it until you're trying to, until after the next Wind of Death or whatever that depletes most of the magic points. Then use another couple arcane conduits, get it back up. So that's definitely helped me make more effective use of my magic, I think. Okay, let's go back here. Yeah, sure, I'll pick up missile resistance. Oh, actually, she's only got 11 points left. She doesn't need this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't need that. 8, 9, 10. Okay, she basically gets everything. Yeah, I think I checked that last time. Alright, so Vlad is here. What can Vlad do?
The world will drown.
Not too much. Ubersreich also has walls, so I can bring Vlad over in preparation for attacking that next turn. Can also put it under siege with Shinmir, which I should do if only to prevent somebody else from capturing it.
Kill. Slay them.
Yeah, sadly cannot launch the assault this turn. Huh. Oh, right, this is Uberstrike. They have the special set of heroes from the tavern building or whatever.
Die.
Who shall we destroy?
Got the Snack Medset. Head up this way.
Charnel pits.
You are a guest in my realm. You will act like it, or I will strike you down.
I have to say,
where
I
you
don't
stand.
think the Bretonnians are going to be a problem to deal with at all for our hero stacks. Just thinking about... They're a pretty fair faction. They don't have any... A pretty fair sort of like melee knight-oriented faction. Their missile units are not that dangerous to us.
Time to die.
Yeah, I think we'll have no problem at all with them, in fact.
I am invincible.
Oh, but I can't chase that guy down. That's too bad, actually. Is he going to actually cause trouble here? He can't do anything there. Maybe in the moot.
I can't.
Oh, that wizard knows Purple Sun. That army could be slightly annoying, I guess. If he moves east, I could just recruit another lord here and hunt him down. I'm not going to have Vlad do that, though.
The von Carstein.
I guess I could. I'll keep Vlad over here.
Champion of the dark. They will know.
Yeah, so he can help out with Ubersreich.
Drink them dry.
Guess we'll just build a battering ram for fun again.
Kill.
Yeah, like I said, I'm half doing this just so one of the other factions in the area doesn't take it instead of me. Okay, so everything here looks great. Let's go
Blood.
cycle through my other heroes.
This way.
Okay, so this territory's all owned by Clan Skryat. And you, I want to head up to Mount Gumbad. I still don't see military presence there. That's good.
This way.
Brush has moved.
More mausoleums to defile.
Yeah, you guys.
Your wish, master.
Yeah, let me know what's happening here. Yeah, they're just recruiting miners. It's really not a problem.
Darkness comes.
Everything dies.
Fortunately, Conrad can only blow up one settlement a turn, and the dwarves can actually reoccupy them pretty quickly. So, like I said before, the progress here is just going to be a little slow.
Undeath Ascendant. Yes, my sire.
Expand
Uh,
Sylvan's borders.
Yeah, some of these vampires can just join a barrage.
This night, who
Oh, I
wishes
forgot to
to
recruit more vampires last turn. Yeah,
This will weaken me.
yeah. I should just do it. I can't. Well, no, I'm fine actually. I can save up. There isn't a rush to recruit them this turn because I can recruit up to 6 if I let this rebuild. Like, it doesn't matter if I recruit 6 after 3 turns or 2 each turn for 3 turns. So I didn't really. I was thinking for a second like, oh, I've lost the chance to recruit those 2 recruit spots for last turn, but no, that's not how it works.
Undeath Ascendant.
Yeah, everyone here has moved. Yeah, you're just good to keep moving south. And that's back to Vlad. Okay. Research. We're just raising stats of units that we have in garrisons and stuff. So we've got a bunch of those. Yeah, I mean, we've got 450% research rate, so all this tech just takes 1 turn. We'd really like to be rid of this the silly plague. Hopefully it's gone soon. Okay. We do have an extra White King, Vampire, and Necromancers. Let's check the Necromancer traits. If there's good traits, I'll recruit them. Yeah, there are not good traits. Let's just recruit disband this one.
I will not betray you.
What's the story with White King? Aggressive, cunning, weapon master. Yeah, those are pretty mediocre as well. Again, I'm not in such a rush to get more of these. I'll recruit disband until I get Dread Incarnate or Disciplined or something better. And yeah, I guess I should have looked at the vampires. I'm not doing this very efficiently. Perceptive, Master of the Black Arts. Yeah. I'll just take Master of the Black Arts.
Ready.
Can almost recruit vampire heroes with Arcane Conduit right from the get-go, which is pretty good.
Power I follow. I thirst.
Okay, so yeah, lots of tier 2 growth buildings that can be made to tier 3 with excess money, but I'm gonna go back to that right at the end. It really is a minor benefit. Right, this to tier 5, this to tier 5. Yeah, that's worth doing. Can also grab what else? Kind of have everything here. Guess the Forbidden Library, but that's pretty expensive. Alright, we don't need to do more spending there. I'll come back to it. Kappelberg, yeah, want more growth and defenses. do this upgrade. We're still able to spend almost all our money each time, which is pretty impressive. It just goes to show how much total gold you need to do the full upgrades across several dozen regions. Krasakrak, I think we can afford that. Alright, good. And here we have a choice between saving up 12 points of the Blood Kiss for bonus campaign line of sight, or going for casualty replenishment rate, or weapon strength for cavalry units, or ambush success chance. I mean, this is somewhat useful. None of this really matters much at this point. Sure, we'll go for the Strigoi. Let's see what trait we got on the Unique Lord. Strong. Alright. I don't think the Strigoi Unique Lords are particularly strong. I don't think they get Arcane Conduit. And they don't get any... Oh no, they do get a mount. They get a... Get a Terrorgeist? I can't remember. The Bloodline Lords are a little different from the regular Strigoi Ghoul Kings. In any case, I've not really needed Strigoi this campaign. Alright, I'm gonna call it good. There's more little bits and pieces I could do. It's just, again, a case of not wanting to bog the campaign down too much. Speaking of which, I should do a check of the victory conditions. I mean, to be honest, it seems like victory is absolutely inevitable at this point. It's just a case of exactly what happens, and you know, whether we have to fight the Skaven, which settlements I go after to take, you know, get the number of race capitals I need to actually achieve victory. All these details. So we'll see if Belagar stays in Pillars of Grugni or what he does. Okay, moved out. Okay. Oh, Grimgrowers are stacked there. Nice. Definitely rather Grimgrowers are occupying this stuff than the dwarves. Yeah, don't have line of sight on the Warriors of Chaos, so I'll have to just see how they're doing when the necromancer's over there. Hellspire tribe would declare war on Reichland. Okay. Reichland must be looking weak if that's happening. Ah, they go after Corone too. I see. Yep. Alright, nothing too significant. Military presence 10, so they probably did stay there.
My will alone. Good. This will do.
Yep, so we can go after the Pillars of Grugni.
Soon I'll be
We can go after Barag, Dower's Bag. Get some healing.
It is night.
No dwarf troops here that I can see.
The shamblers move.
Well, there were some, but maybe not.
Destroy them.
Alright, I'm going to fight this manually because I want to actually get these heroes healed. But we definitely don't need the rank up points beforehand.
Bring war.
See if I can break this army with literally one cast of Wind of Death. Hopefully put up more of a fight.
Vampire Lord.
Alright, there's my high level necromancer. Yeah.
Vampire Lord. A new order comes.
It is time. Winds of death. Necromancer.
Night has fallen.
Get a little bit of healing going. Oh, I guess I actually used a fair amount of my magic up.
Everywhere is death.
Your desire?
The von Carstein's march!
Glorious death!
I thirst. With haste.
The dead are mine.
Yeah, I think they're a bit too spaced out to be, like, actually one-shot by this. We'll see though.
Lord and master.
Right, you're on a horse. You, just hold on a sec there, buddy.
Empire Lord. Pennsylvania.
Alright, that unit didn't make it into combat before running away. Let's beat up on these other poor miners. Ooh, they didn't last long, did they? Yeah, splat. There we go. Anyone needs healing? Nah. Okay, good job. I think I'll occupy this just so it leaves me closer to the next settlement, because I know from last time that raising it backs me up too much. I'm certainly not planning to bother trying to keep this territory longer term. Yeah, but now oh, Iron Rock fell to somebody else. Should have been paying more attention. Alright, let's just go ahead and just abandon this silly thing right now then. And this time we can go after Carrick Dawn. Alright, so next up, Upper can take out Pils of Grugni, basically looking to wipe out the dwarves in the next few turns. Altdorf and, well, we've taken Altdorf. Reichland is Dunzo. They've got, yeah, 4 territories. And we'll just have to see how things go with Chaos. Alright, we'll do it for this part. Thanks a lot for watching, and I'll be back for the next one.